What's good, everybody? We have a match for you today. I might be a little loud. Does that fix things? Testing? Testing? That's a little better. All right, so we got a match between Zeb316 and TracieM. This is a match 2, round 1. We're gonna be getting kicked off here in a moment. Runners are just getting set up. We got Zeb316 on the left side, TracieM on the right side. As you can see, Zeb took match 1 in their first match. TracieM looking to maybe settle the score. Today we got Mithramiz on tracking. I am your restreamer and your commentator. And you are the chat. Still working on getting the timer for Tracie. That will be added in. So do not fret about that. Looks like our runners are ready. And all right, I'm gonna quit from the race, and here we go. Countdown has started. 10 seconds. Everyone get hype. Hope you guys are excited for this race. I know I am. 4, 3, 2, 1, and streams are gonna catch up. All right, so what do you guys think the first item is going to be? I'm hoping for a good space jump. Space jump is my definitely one of my favorite items. Spring ball, of course, is my favorite item, so I would definitely like a spring ball. Runners should be starting any second now. And they're off. All right, so we have a few items available to us in the beginning. The morph ball location, the item in the ceiling, and then the 2 items, awakening missiles and the missiles to the right. And then depending on what items we get to start off our seed here, we'll open up a lot more of our seed. For those of you just joining us, this is a match between Zeb316 and TracieM. This is round 1, match 2. Zeb316 going to do the moonfall, as is Tracie setting up. Ooh, gets a little, it's caught. He's going to go for round 2, and boom. Oh, gets caught again. I think if you try to moonfall from this ledge where Tracie moonfall from, you might not make it the entire way. Not entirely sure. I personally do not use moonfall in my runs, so I haven't messed around with it. So our first item, ooh, it's high jump boots. This is actually an interesting find. I'm not really a fan of finding high jump boots. I typically just turn them off because there's a lot of early game movement is so like trained without high jump boots because you're not used to getting high jump boots this early. But this gives us logical access to the item in the ceiling. So that'll be our morph ball. This item is not in logic without at least high jump boots, space jump, ice beam, and I guess technically you could get it with speed booster as well. IBJ wouldn't be in logic, but you could also get it with an IBJ jump. And we got missiles to the right here. Gonna go down here to check awakening missiles. IBJ to that particular spot is what I meant. Not sure if that particular spot accounts for IBJ. I'd have to talk to the admins of that one. The Varia admins, that is. Zeb's gonna be making their way up the climb. No power bombs. So we're not gonna be able to check Billy Mays or to the have left a morph ball there. And probably get a sound switch here. Yeah, stealing tank is definitely difficult with the IBJ. It's doable. It's definitely one of those things where you have to time the bomb right to blow the block and then boost yourself up. Yeah, that's a good strat. Switching one with a really loud compared to my voice. Okay, one moment. Testing my voice compared to the sound. Testing my voice compared to the sound. All right, so Tracie's making their way up the climb. Gonna use some traditional wall, or excuse me, some traditional climb as Zeb makes their way out of BT. I believe in their first match, Tracie took a pretty unfortunate death. So most likely gonna want to get some revenge on whatever killed them. Not entirely sure what killed them, but death is never good. We're gonna be making our way to bomb Torizo. We get another missile pack. Sunlow supers. Acid on the way to Criteria climb supers. Oof. It's about 6 to 7 minutes in when Tracie does it. Tracie gets a very nice Alcatraz escape. He's gonna go down and check 230 missiles. Of course, our runners are taking basically the same route here. Without space jump or grapple beam or speed, the wreck ship not as appealing as it could be. I'm a grand opponent. I am a believer in doing early wreck ship. That's kind of what I do. Love wreck ship early. Yeah, I'm gonna have to admit, I jacked up on the restreamer today, I kind of jacked up the timer on the right side. Thanks, Smokey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna try and get that fixed. But thankfully we have a timer on the left side, so we at least know what's going on. We're gonna get a muck ball to early supers, an E-tank. Smokey's gonna be all over that. Again, Tracie's going to be checking the back of Gauntlet. This is a really good check to make, especially if you have power bombs. You need to know what's back here. It's kind of funny that they were both the super packs. I forgot to make that observation. Our players are still without supers, and the back of Gauntlet just taunts them with 2 packs of supers. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, and thank you, Swap. So our Zeb already has 30 missiles. I'm gonna pick up his third E-tank here. I'm curious where our super pack's gonna be. I'm hoping for like a spore spawn. Because as it stands, we can't get in and out of Gauntlet. Not without finding another power bomb pack or screw attack or speed booster would also help out speed booster through. And ooh, plasma beam at the basement. Dang, how cruel would required first supers at Gauntlet be? That cannot happen though, probably in SMRAT logic, can it? Actually, yeah, I think it could definitely happen as long as you had, you know, the items to get there, I think that would definitely be, it would be cruel, but it could definitely happen. Tracie's gonna pick up their missile packs. Puts them at 25. Nice. Shala. Ooh, that's a nice powerbomb pack. I love finding at least 10 powerbombs before moving into Big Pink. Zeb's gonna go for the mock ball out of Edacoons here and gets it. Very nicely done. As Tracie picks up their E-Tank. One tip that I'd like to point out, that if you do have only have five, or really any power, you can go to the left there, where Tracie is, and those fire fleas drop power bombs at a very, very, very high rate, basically 100%. So it's good to farm up. If you don't have bombs, to go to the left there, pick up some power bombs, and you'd be good for all of the power bomb usage that you have to do here. You got a power bomb, 2 power bombs on the left, a power bomb to open the door and do early Spo, a power bomb to go down and check charge. If you have some speed boost, so it's another power bomb. It's actually 2 power bombs to get in and out. So it's definitely a good idea to be proactive with your ammo management. And Zeb, of course, you know, muscle memory, you're thinking, oh, I gotta go check this and then go down and check this, but we still do not have supers. That muscle memory, another powerbomb pack. So this is looking more and more like either our first super pack. Well, our first super pack is now really we have access to Gauntlet. So that could be an option. We also could do go down through meme route, maybe do Billy Mays, Raptor Morph Ball. That could be a powerbomb pack, or excuse me, a super pack there. But tons and tons of powerbombs already. And as I have said, powerbomb. How many times can I say powerbomb in one stream? But 20 little ball thingies that explode for Zeb already. 30 regular missiles. Zeb's probably going to go right back up to do Gauntlet. What I would do in this situation, obviously, it's kind of really the only option is to do Gauntlet, take the 2 super packs, and then go down through Retro Brinstar to clear out Billy Mays and left of Morph, and then do Pink Brinstar cleanup through meme route. But that's an option. You could also go down through Red Tower and go straight to Kraid. It's up to you, depending on what you find or what you're comfortable with. Appears Tracie is not going to make the same little explodey guys. I love it. And of course, Tracie's going to pick up that power as well. They're actually good for power bombs. I typically like to have at least 10. 15 is a fantastic number because that will get you through Torian without having to worry about drops, because you need 3 power bombs per Metroid, and running out of power bombs in lower Torian is never a good idea. So here's the thing: we do not have logical access to Gauntlet. Our runners, of course, can do early Gauntlet, so our first logical super missile is not at Gauntlet. It's probably below Mother Brain, or at Spore Spawn, or at Billy Mays. So logically, this would be a sequence break by Logic for Zeb here. I'm sure Tracie will make the same. And there we go. Tracie has a timer. I don't know how long that's been there, but it's there. Thank you very much. Shout out to Swap for handling that. But Zeb, of course, is just gonna go pick the 2 super packs in the back of Gauntlet. We're gonna get a check at this item 2. Tracie's gonna make their way up as well. I think another super pack. Wow. So Gauntlet, Frey guys out there, this was definitely a good play. Got some 3 supers. That's a super gauntlet. Yes. Tracie's gonna be pretty happy to find all those. Frey guy rolled to the scene. Okay, I wanna pick chat's brain here for a second. Where do you think our first suit is going to be? Where's our first suit going to be? Our runner's still looking for that suit. Waterway. I like that. I actually haven't had a... Has anyone had a suit at Waterway yet? I think I've had a gravity at Waterway. That was pretty shortly. First suit behind Ridley. How about both suits behind Ridley? Kappa. Alright, so Tracie, you're gonna take a quick save. Gonna do the wall jumps. It can be pretty tricky with high jump boots on. I don't know if Tracie still has her high jump boots on, but for this, I typically take them off. That's a personal for me. So, ooh, just about had it. Canceled her spin jump. And here we go. We're gonna get our first look at the item in the basement, which Zeb is gonna go check. Probably didn't feel very comfortable leaving that item behind. It takes a bit of time to check this item. Not too much time, but definitely could be pain if it's something important. And it's just another super pack, which is also kind of ironic. Super pack, super door. And there we go. Tracie gets the jumps, gonna make their way through. Gauntlet, doing a pretty good job keeping up with Zeb here. Zeb's a very good runner. So Tracie's gonna get a little revenge on some acid here. Let's wish them luck. So far, so good. So now that Zeb has supers, probably just gonna make their way through to Green Hill Zone. My question is, does Zeb wreck ship, or do they decide to go down? Depending on what they find in the Green Hill tube, do they, I don't think they checked any of Retro. I think they might do that through the back, which is a good call. Especially given you have to go through another super pack. So all of the super locked locations have been supers. I think that's kind of a funny little narrative that's been being written here. Good job for Tracie getting through the first half. Gauntlet. Commit to suitless murder. Absolutely. We're gonna get our first look at Spore Spawn and at the Wave Gate location here. This is out of logic, both of these. Technically, out of logic check and an out of logic trick, but Spore Spawn is in logic. But we get an E-Tank. Whatcha-pa-pa. We got 4 E-Tanks now. It's going to be pretty good for health management. I like 4 E-Tanks. It's a good number. Tracie's gonna pick up. Might go for the second one on the left. As well. It's always interesting to see which. Ooh, Tracie. Ooh. There you go. Very nicely done. It's always interesting to see which setups runners have for Spore Spawn skip. I typically use the little flower far right, the one that he was just sitting next to. There are many different locations where a runner can get the right spot. Ooh, that was a very nice damage boost. Right spot to do the skip. Another super. So runners could have gone here. Some vanilla supers right there. But I love how long this game was. And then all of our supers were just like just thrown at us. We already have 30 supers. But that could have been a play that runners made to do spore spawning. We're gonna get a look at the Green Hills tube, and it's the wave beam. I love the wave beam. It's a really nice beam. But Zeb's gonna go check the 3 items that were left behind. Could be a suit. Could be space jump. Space jump's usually a really good early item. Logically speaking, it's required for lower warfare, so you'll find it pretty early on. Gonna pick up this power bomb pack. Gonna put them at 25 power bombs. We're gonna get a look at Billy Mays. I'm thinking we're gonna have power bomb pack and missile pack. Two suits, yeah, both of the suits are gonna have Varia and Gravity. That'd be dope. That'd be super dope. Power bomb pack? Oh, and a knee tank. Okay, well I was half right. Knee tank is better here. Most likely gonna be skipping that power bomb. 25, you're looking pretty good. As Tracie is going to be picking up their next super pack. Supers is a really good number to be at. You can, so kind of how what I've been starting to do is I get up to maybe 35, 40 supers, and then I kind of play it by ear on picking up more or not, because if I don't find charge, I don't know, it's kind of strange with the SMRAT seeds I've noticed, because you get front loaded with so much ammo so quickly. But charge can really be anywhere. A lot of the times it's even behind Ridley. So at that point, you're pretty much just ammo mode or charge mode. But I like to have at least 30, 35 to take out Ridley and then worry about... See, even Tracie here has a different setup. I think there's 8 or 9 different spots you can do this. Gets it. Very nicely done. I know someone actually did like an analysis on that entire walkway there and noted every possible spot that you could do that skip. It's quite a few, actually. And I think it also depends on if you do a running start at it too. Let's get pictures of it. Another super pack. And Zeb may be doing early rec ship, or 7,000 spots. What? Is that true? I feel like you're pulling my leg. Gonna do early. I mean, it might be checking this location. Got him. Another super pack. So in a way, also super locked because you needed a super to get through to here. So I'm gonna add that to the narrative. That looks to be good. Just gonna need to get this second input. Got a 1-frame window. Boom! Very nice. After the item pickup, that's always super swag. Gonna get a check here below the ocean. My mind says Tracie's gonna go down, so we're probably gonna get quite the route divergence here. Of course, Zeb is way out of logic. That CWJ is not required. But a good thing that I've been starting to do is I'll do CWJ in an SMRAT seed, but I'll actually just skip out on attic rolling, depending on the items I have. But I'll skip out on those. Sometimes I'm just kind of playing with it, seeing how it works out, and it's been okay. Depending on what I have, of course, like, and what I've checked. I'm trying to skip out. Tracie's gonna pick up there. Next super pack. We'll follow in the footsteps of Zeb. Probably clear out. Oh my boy, that's a gravity suit right there. So we're gonna get space jump, grapple, speed very soon for Tracie if they elect to go down. But that is a very nice find. Tracie gonna pick up wave beam. It's a tough spot for a suit to be for a runner who typically elects to go down. I mean, if they find Varia and maybe high jump boots, they have the ammo and the health to go down to lower warfare. It could level itself out. Maybe. Depending on the route they take, depending on the that gravity suit's definitely nice. So we got a fan tune fight coming at you hot. Going for the Doppler. Doesn't quite get that one there. Nice fast pattern. Again, getting some rage. Bars. That's okay. And there's grapple beam. Just as we all considered, grapple beam, speed, space, they were gonna be like in the path of Tracie. We needed some type of access to wreck ship, and there it is. So now that puts everything back on track. Tracie is going to elect to continue onward. I was wondering what your comment was about, Melodia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the race. The race between Zeb and Tracie. We're about 25 minutes in. We got wave beam, plasma, high jump boots, and I just realized I said earlier that Tracie could find high jump boots, but they already have high jump boots. So it just needs to find Varia. So that can be warfare. But we're gonna get a grade look. Yeah, I did my best. The runners were on time; they were ready to go. So give it up to them. Oh, another super. Looks like Zeb's. I'm curious if Zeb elects to full clear ship. Got another E-tank. And that's another good thought, Shala. Sometimes, you know, you don't find anything of value, and you're forced to go to wreck ship. Gonna get a spiky room of death here. This room kills a lot of runners. If you get guillotined without suits, I believe it's 200 damage. And that is a lot of damage. Even without Varia, it's quite a bit of damage. Gonna go for the crate, quick kill, gets 2 supers into the throat, and we're gonna go dancing. Oh, Tracie brought her dress. Crate looking mighty fine as well. I actually, and there's space jump. Oh boy. That's a really nice find. I love having, space jump for Meridian before I enter Meridian. yeah, it's a really nice quality of life item. Yeah, with that, Baria could be here too. That would be a stacked ship. It'd be at this point finding space jump here. That I might even consider. I don't know. If I found logical access to wreck ship and wreck ship, or one of the logical accesses to wreck ship and wreck ship, I don't know. Might consider skipping it. It's a tough call. It's just one of those like plays you make. Tracie's gonna make their way out. We're gonna get our first look at Crady Tank. Hopefully we get a suit here. If a suit's here for Zeb, that puts them a speed. I'm sure they could do Crystal Flash Clip, but let's just assume that they can't. They're an ice, speed, and a various suit, and some ammo. Oh. Thinking about it, it's gonna go for it. Don't know when you'll get charged. So Tracie's gonna go down. We're gonna look at the items here. If everything goes okay, Tracie has 3 items. Check here. The high jump E-tank, high jump item, and high jump missiles. So I'm curious what we're gonna get here. Oh, by the way, good tip. Good heads up thinking by Tracie here. Check this item before leaving. Oh no! That's a various suit. We've had both suit. This is stacked, boy. We got space jump, Varia, gravity. That is wow. And Zeb's making a good call here. Is just gonna completely skip out on bowling. Would be kind of interesting though if Speed Booster and Ice. I've seen this happen. Both Speed Booster and Ice on right side. The item before Wreck Ship Reserve and the item at Wreck Ship Reserve. That would be incredible. But at this point, it's looking like Zeb can do Crystal Flash. So Ice or Speed for Zeb might not be needed. For example, I've just recently learned Crystal Flash Clip, so I've removed Ice and Speed from my Go mode. It doesn't mean that I won't actively search for it, because I don't want to be forced to do Ice. Or not actively search for it, rather maybe just check some close checks to maybe see if it's Ice or Speed. But most of the time, if I don't have Speed or Ice, I'm going to go ahead and Crystal Flash Clip. But that is a stacked ship. We're going to get a hell run by Tracie. It's a very interesting play. Got to do a mock ball with Speed. Gets it very nicely. Or just might be checking the item below. But with that, Zeb will most likely go straight down to Lower Norfair. They can take out X-ray scope, very nice. They can take out Ridley. They can take out they can full clear Lower Norfair if they choose to. Another super pack, that's nice. Tracie, we'll see if they can decide to go the entire way. Just need charge now for that full microwave potential, and we are getting a hell run by Tracie. Very interesting. Okay, so we'll see what Zeb decides to do here. Might elect to just completely skip out on all Bubble Mountain and Croc, go right down to Ridley, and then work a route together, coming back. Tracie's gonna go ahead and reset. Just a missile pack. Gonna check X-ray for Zeb. This is always a good spot for Ice or Speed, I've noticed. But in this situation, I would just skip everything, go right down to Ridley, and then knowing that charge, I believe, has been in most, a lot of the seeds in this tournament. We've noticed charge be at Ridley quite a few times. So I would skip everything, go kill Ridley, and then work a route backwards up to Meridia, picking up ammo or finding charge. But that's a personal preference. It's not the right or wrong play. These runners are free to do what is comfortable for them. But with that, Zeb could now do stand-up. Still needs charge, of course, but that could be anywhere. I'm curious. Charge is usually super trolly in these seats. And with that, as we suspected, Tracie's going to be forced to go up to wreck ship. It's going to be pretty... going to feel really behind once they find gravity. It's going to feel even more behind once they find Varia. That was a very stacked ship. Tracie's going to check. Yeah, exactly, swap. Which is why I would skip everything and just go straight to Ridley. Because of how many times charge has been behind Ridley. So then once I have charge, then I can kind of just check out of the way locations on my way to Batwoon. At this point, I have enough more than enough power bombs to get a good crystal flash clip, which is actually a really good trick to learn, by the way. Crystal flash clip is actually more versatile than you would think. It's a high learning curve, but once you learn it, you're going to wish that you knew it sooner, because not having to find ice or speed, like knocking out 2 items from your go mode is just wonderful. Super, super wonderful. So, let's see here. Zeb's gonna take on Kraid. See if they can get the Zeb skip. Excuse me, I just said Zeb skip because I looked at Zeb's name. They see if they can get the Kraid quick kill is what I meant to say. Tracie's probably wondering, where are my suits? He skips. I love it. That's beautiful. Thank you, Lynn. Question for Zeb, Jay, if you may. Absolutely. By the way, we do have another match coming up. Mr. and Glossia Souza. It'll actually be a back-to-back. And we also have a match at 4 p.m. Eastern. Excuse me, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's a 4-way between Amadeus Zeno, Traffic Talks, Stars, and Benergetic. And a match tonight at 8:30 p.m. between, it's a alternative winners bracket, round 1, second match between K-Dev and Burnin. So we got lots and lots of matches incoming. I've lowered the volume a little bit. Hopefully that worked out. Still sounds a little loud. Let's see if we can lower it a little bit more. Testing my voice as Tracie makes their way up to Billy Mays. Now I'm really loud. I can't work these dials, I guess. I'm bad at this. Oh, it sounds much better? Good. All right. So, Tracie finally getting here to Billy Mays. It's actually good that these locations didn't have any of the suits, because I'm sure Tracie would feel even more behind than she's about to if a suit was found there, because you've had logical access to these locations, and it's always a pain to try to route these back in, like when and where and how. But again, Zeb's still looking for stuff, so that tells me that they do not know how to do Crystal Flash Clip, which is completely fine. I believe this is an E-Tank. Yes, it is. But Zeb now has Mother Brain ammo, so Crystal Flash Clip. So Crystal Flash Clip, the room before Botswoon, before you fight Botswoon, you need either Ice Beam to do an Ice Clip. You freeze the Machtroid and then clip through the ceiling or the tile, and you need Speed to Speed Booster through the blocks. If you have neither of those items, there is a pretty difficult trick called the Crystal Flash Clip. If you have bombs, it's easier. You lay a bomb, and you switch to your power bombs. And at the apex of Samus's jump, or rather bomb jump, you lay a power bomb. Then you land on the ground. The power bomb goes off, and maybe roughly halfway through the explosion, you lay another bomb, and then you hold Crystal Flash inputs. And the Crystal Flash will clip you through the wall, or through the ceiling tile, or the tiles themselves. So it's a way to get through to Botswoon without having ice or speed. And I believe this is a revenge by Tracie here. If I remember correctly, someone mentioned last time that they died here, last match. And they get through. Very nicely done. It is always a pain getting caught by the Poya and trying to get out, but you get hit and you get damaged back. Ooh. Did Tracie see what the item was? I'm not entirely sure. I think they canceled their jump. Yeah, they canceled their jump. That's always the worst, because this room is really arduous to climb up. All right, so and that's also a really good point. Crystal Flash Clip can be used in various areas. For example, you can Crystal Flash Clip into ice, or excuse me, into Spring Ball, without having to do the ice clip or the traditional grapple block removal method. But yeah, Tracie is last locationing her progression here. Again, it's just one of those things, you know, randomizer. Suits can be anywhere. That could have been a really good play had there been anything there, but we know that both suits are locked in wreck ship. Gonna get a Zeb. Gonna get a Green Gate glitch by Zeb here. Gets it. Third or fourth try. Gonna make their way down to GT. Gonna check the item here. And it's another super pack. Definitely gonna pick that up. Now 70 supers and 30 missiles. Looking pretty good for Mother Brain. For sure. We're actually gonna get a GT fight. Very interesting. Another super pack, and what do we have here? Another super pack. So, Zeb's good. Did they save before they went down the elevator? I must have missed that. Yeah, they're Gucci. They're Gucci. Got a load and a save, so kind of a technical high five. And alright, so Tracie's gonna make their way to wreck ship. Might I like to check Red Tower stuff if they haven't yet? We'll probably just go right on to wreck ship though. Yeah. But these suit locations definitely hurt a player that's not comfortable doing early wreck ship. And we're making our way through. I'm guessing with the amount of locations that are in Meridia, we'll probably find ice or speed somewhere in Meridia. If we don't find it here, I mean, it could be anywhere. There's really no logic behind those two particular items, except of course it can't be behind speed lock locations, or it can't be behind. Yeah, speed can't be behind speed lock locations, so on and so forth. Yeah, that was probably one of the biggest payoffs for a CWJ sequence break that I've seen in quite a while. Wreck Ship is known for for holding a lot of items, but typically you have some other, like it was super stacked. Having space jump there, one of the logical access item, the item that gives you logical access to Reg ship, also kind of hardens the blow. Tracie was only able to find the grapple beam, which gave them access. We're still looking for speed booster. And our other logical access, gravity, was found there. So actually we found 2 items that gave us logical access to Reg ship. And there we go. Tracie picks up their gravity suit. Is probably thinking, "What the heck, mate? That's a bad but good spot for this suit. Darn." Zeb's in the wasteland. We're gonna go pay a visit to Ridley, and I'm calling it now. Charge is behind Ridley. I have a feeling. Another super pack. That puts us at 70 supers. So Zeb did reset, so they lost that other super pack. So gonna pick this one up. Exactly, Phoenix. Still looking for the crystal. Excuse me. Still looking for speed or ice. Not entirely sure if Zeb knows how to crystal flash clip. Pretty sure Tracie does not know how to crystal flash clip. So we're still looking for speed or ice. Zeb is now good for ammo. So once they find either speed or ice, they're Gucci Mama, ready to go. Tracie, of course, is going to be finding their Varia suit very soon. And okay, so Zeb does know how to crystal flash clip. Okay, so then Zeb is, if they decide to make that play, then that will be a go mode for them then. But we'll see what they decide to do. It's always better just to check the super close locations, like behind Ridley. You could find speed or ice there. And then if everything goes down, if everything comes down to it, just go ahead and do the crystal flash clip. All right, so it's going to be 30 supers. 6 missiles equals 1 super. So we have quite a few chances to miss. Just need to hit 30 times. Pop, pop, pop. Do you mean crystal flash clip without bombs? And that's it. Zeb takes out Ridley. That's what I thought. I was like, yeah, crystal flash clip is very difficult without bombs. Even with spring ball jump. Ooh, just a missile pack. Even with spring ball, it's pretty difficult. But without bombs, it's very difficult. Well, Ridley making me look like a fool. So where's this charge beam, everybody? Rather than, excuse me, not charge beam. Where is Iser's speed? We have lots and lots of locations in Meridia. Insanely difficult without power bombs too. That's funny. So I believe there's another super pack waiting for Tracie here. Just a small little tip here. You need 5 power bombs to go down into Lower North area. You need at least 6 to come out. The 6th one is because you need to do a bomb joint there. If you have bombs, of course, that changes how many power bombs you need. If you have screw attack, you only need 5 power bombs if you don't have bombs. If you have spring ball, you only need 5 power bombs and not 6 power bombs. I'm just all about keeping track of my ammo and ammo management. You can prevent a lot of soft locks by paying attention to your ammo. And also, Dirksu's out there. I'm gonna give a shout out to them. One of their favorite little tricks is doing an X-ray climb, or X-ray clip. I'm not really sure what you would want to call it. If you have X-ray and only 5 power bombs, you can do an X-ray clip to get out of that final little ledge. coming out of where Zeb was just at. So there's multiple ways. Still no speed or ice, so of course wow, I just realized we still have all of Bubble Mountain, Croc, Meridia, so there's still so many locations where speed can be and ice can be. And there's Charge Beam. Wow. But that gives Zeb Microwave. For those of you that don't know what Microwave is, it requires 3 items: Charge Beam, Plasma Beam, and X-Ray. You want to charge a beam, or charge your beam, and then once you shoot the beam, you want to immediately X-Ray. So get onto your X-Ray, charge a beam, shoot the beam, and then X-Ray. For Ridley, you can shoot a shot into Dragon's belly, and then you're going to basically kind of methodically spam X-ray, and then basically it's just going to tear right through Dragon's belly. You can also do it to Bot's Womb. You can do it to the pirates. You can do it. There's a few places you can do it. Very useful. Words are hard, yes. And Tracie gets Space Jump. I believe that is their favorite item, as you can tell from the emotes posted in chat there. Shout out to Tracie for finding Space Jump. Looks like we're gonna get a full Bubble Mountain clear here. Oh yes, and something actually really important. I find microwaving Phantoon is incredibly quick. It's so quick. Another missile pack. We're getting all of our missile packs. We picked up enough supers and bombs. So without Speed Booster, the lava does not trigger, which is actually a really good point to make. A lot of the times, especially if you don't have high jump boots, runners will take Speed Booster off to do the jump up to Bubble Mountain, this spot here. And a lot of the times, or some of the times, runners will forget to turn Speed Booster back on. And if you run out of Speed Booster location and you don't have Speed Booster on, you might get caught in the lava. And if you don't have Gravity Suit, or if you don't have Suit period, maybe you're doing Hell Run, 2 more missile packs, that is an unfortunate way to die. Microwave on Phantoon is a little different though. You gotta hit him with a missile first, or he closes immediately after one hit of the beam. Yes. So I should probably explain how to do that. So yeah, so you're gonna set it up. Basically, you could do 2 missile shots, 2 missile shots. You can go to the left side of the room or the right side of the room. Pull the left side of the room. You're gonna jump to manipulate Phantoon's movement. Switch to your X-ray. Charge your shot, and then right as Phantoon starts to come at you, just unleash your shot. And Tracie finds their various suit. And it works the same way with, as you would do with Dragon, just kind of methodically spam it a little bit. And Phantoon's gonna die very quickly. It's a very, very quick fight. Looks like Zeb's gonna bet on Croc here. We're gonna get a 1-shot kill to Croc here. He is dead so. Gonna get a little. This is always great. love tickling. And another super pack. Oh, this is interesting, guys. I just realized Tracie could find. Guys, I just realized something. Tracie could still find ice or speed here. Please, that would be so cool. I sure hope so. Because we didn't get a check. I'm pretty sure we didn't get a check on Wreck Ship Reserve. didn't get that. But if we find speed here in ice at Wreck Ship Reserve, yo, that'd be dope. A little tip, make sure you lay a power bomb there, especially if you're low on power bombs. That'll break the blocks on the left and the blocks on the right. Drum roll, everybody! Drum roll, everybody! Darn. But we can still get one of the two at gravity. We're gonna get our first check. Still no ice or speed for Zeb, so the more that these checks go by, the more it's looking like it's gonna be here or in Meridia. But here we go. Let's see what we got going on Wreck Ship Reserve here. There it is, the wonderful egg. What mysteries it holds today, we shall find in about... Oh, Tracie teasing us. Ah, it's a super pack. Darn. Alright, we still got a little hope here. Reserve. Okay, so Ice Beam and Speed gotta be in Meridia. Or I guess we still got Indiana Jones missiles. Oh, unless they already checked it. There's Speed Booster! Tracie gets the Speed Booster. That's awesome. So wow, Tracie could have some hope here. Imagine Ice being at Waterway. If Ice is at Waterway or at Main Street Missiles, this could be very, very different if Zeb elects to full clear Meridia. Tracie could, you know, make some damage here. Or even Ice at Aqueduct, but at that point, I'm pretty sure Zeb would just snail clip. But that would also be a good spot for Ice as well. And Ice could be behind Botswoon too. Ice could be at Dragon, Ice could be at oh yeah. This is looking really interesting. Speed was at Gravity swap. So I was really, really hoping that Tracie would be able to. This is going to cover the gap. Well, not all of the gap. It's definitely going to make it a little bit closer. So this is going to be really cool for Tracie. And that is a very, very, very important point by Amadeus. Zeb found bombs. So that makes Crystal Flash clip a lot easier. And so we could see a Crystal Flash clip if Zeb gets fed up with looking for items. And I believe this was just X-Ray and Super Pack. I never find speed anyway. Alright guys, I think it'd be super cool if Ice is locked behind speed. I think that would make this seed very interesting, because we won't know how long it will be before Zeb goes back there. But yeah, Tracie is officially in go mode. They have a lot of ammo. They got Gravity and Speed and Varia. They're good to go. And there we go. Zeb's moving into, oh, here we go. Power bomb pack. E-tank. Okay. Our items are dwindling. Let's go. No speed for Zeb. I apologize if you watch this back and I'm rooting for you to not find speed. I just think that'd be kind of cool. I'm gonna check Mama Turtle. I have a lot of nightmares about Mama Turtle. Without suits, if you're doing suitless Meridia, oh boy. If you give Mama Turtle a kiss, ooh. Ooh, there's 2 more items. Gone. No ice. Mama Turtle's missiles were missiles. You keep your lips off Mama Turtle. She's mine. Alright, so we're gonna get a check at the beach and the watering hole. There are 3 items here. We're quickly running out of locations where speed or ice can be. So this first item here is the beach. And it's another E-tank. So now we're going to the watering hole. 2 items here. Tracie could elect to just go straight down. Would be a very good play. And they are. Tracie could go down, take out Ridley, and honestly, I mean, really, honestly, she could make a comeback here. If there's not ice here, 2 super packs. Let's go. This is great. Okay, so Zeb now has 6 items left to check. 2 in Aqueduct, 2 in left side sandpit, 2 in right side sandpit. Oh, they do have Shack Tool, so that's 7 items left. So let's see. This is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. This seed has been really exciting to watch. I've never had a seed just get all of a sudden exciting 50 minutes in. But Tracie, if they elect to just go, they can really make up a difference here. It looks like Zeb might be, saving, gonna check. I typically do right side sandpit and then do Shack Tool, and then if there's nothing there, I'll reset, do left side sandpit. There's many different ways you can do it. Looks like Zeb's just gonna do left side here. Mickey Mouse was a E-tank. Of course, Smokey, our lovely E-tank tracker, would be able to tell us that. They take notes. I believe it was an E-tank. My memory. Oh, what was that? Obviously nothing important. Okay, just a super pack. And there's a reset. Okay, we're now down. Wait, it was Spring Ball? Darn. I mean, there's no use for it now, but that invalidates their run. So we're gonna see a game 3, guys. So get hype about that. Just kidding. Spring Ball is a very, very nice. There's I even like there's really not a spot that you can't utilize Spring Ball. Spring Ball jumps, double Spring Ball jumps to get out of Dragon. Worst room in the game. You don't need ice or high jump boots or space jump. It's a super nice item. Another super pack and a missile pack. We got 1 single item left, and Zeb's probably thinking one of these has to be speed or ice. Please. He's probably thinking in the back of his head, oh no. One of the items that I skipped in Wreck Ship. The more items that go by, they're probably thinking, it's in Wreck Ship. And welcome, Cloud. Happy you found this channel. Hope you're enjoying your stay. We got this is the Super Metroid accessible randomizer tournament. This is round 1, match 2 between Zeb316 and Tracie. Here's a schedule. Never mind, swaps on it. The next match, of course, is Mr. versus Glacia Souza in 1 hour. So stay tuned for that one. It'll probably be on Speedrunners Arena. We also have Speedrunners Arena 2 and 3. But here we go. Actually, this will be cool if Zeb finds nothing here, because this is just more of a time sink. Here we go. Oh no! Oh, that's nice though. Zeb deserved that. But that ruins the hype. But Zeb definitely deserved that. They went a lot. They went out of their way to find locations, so we'll give him that one. Good GG to Zeb there. But dang, Shack Tool holding the goods. I also, to be 100% honest, I kind of wanted to see the Shack Tool or the Crystal Flash attempts too. That'd have been super cool. And if only Zeb had Spring Ball, right? I think they may have wasted more time there than they would have if they had picked it up. Probably not. Tracie's making their way into Ridley. Zeb's now officially in go mode. Just needs to Crystal, excuse me. We're gonna see kind of what I was explaining to you guys earlier. For those of you who don't know, maybe new to this game, we are going to see what's called a ice clip. You take a Moctroid, you guide them over to the right side of the room, you freeze the Moctroid, and then you're going to basically kind of do like you want to jump and kind of press down to get yourself lodged between the Moctroid and the wall, and then you can stand up and clip through the wall. So you'll be seeing that. Here's another trick being utilized by Zeb, Green Gate Glitch. There is a particular spot where you can actually clip a super through the gate, and it hits the other side. And Tracie has plenty of ammo, just needs to do 30 supers to Ridley. Again, missiles account for 6. You need 6 missiles to equal 1 super. Normally, you need 3 missiles for a super, but supers do double damage to Ridley. So that's why that's different. That should be good. Ooh, not quite. Maybe a missile or 2 short. Now Ridley's looking pretty dead. Don't forget to follow the runners and the broadcast team. That's not right. None of those is right. I could have swore those were updated. That's really strange. Well, we have Zeb316 on the left, TracieM on the right. We have Mithramiz wonderfully tracking for us. I am your commentator and your restreamer today. This has been Speedrunners Arena, main channel, and we get Screw Attack. I like Screw Attack. I don't like finding it there, because I'm just going to be turning it off very soon to do Zeb Skip. But Screw Attack is a super, super, super nice item to have. It makes doing an early lower Norfair with any E-Tank okay, just because you can just straight body everything. Like, my ability to do lower Norfair greatly depends on whether or not I have Screw Attack. Like, it changes my loadout that I need. Will Zeb skip himself? That's funny. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day, by the way. We've restreamed, or we've had close to 80 matches already in this tournament. We're moving along. We're already in round 3 in some parts of the bracket. It's a very big bracket. We have 88 participants. So it's going to be a pretty long tournament, but we're moving along quite nicely. It's a best of 3, double elimination. So everything goes correctly here. Zeb will be moving on to the next round. And also want to point out, Stratlog, your bot is unbelievably awesome. Every time I come in here in matches, I always do .schedule, ! Schedule. It's just so cool. I don't know how it works, but it's super cool. Yeah, that's it. Zeb's gonna make their way down to Turian. A pretty respectable time. The average time for these seeds in this tournament so far have been about maybe 120, 130, maybe a little bit lower. We do have a lot of newer runners in this tournament. As the tournament progresses, that average will drop as the better players continue on. I think our fastest time, if I can bring up the stats here real quick, I can. Our fastest time has been a 54:04 by Maniacal42. That was a very fast seed. Our best average is by Kishimo, who's running an average 59:08. So that's very good. I'm also in this tournament. I have not raced yet. My race will probably happen sometime next week. Tracie, it's so nice having plasma for these key hunters. Those key hunters do a lot of damage, even with both suits. They can really hurt. But let's charge for Tracie. And all things considered, making that play to continue on through Wreck Ship, find speed, didn't actually. Tracie's not that far behind. We'll be able to just completely go mode. We'll very safely go mode Meridia, and we'll be just right on Zeb's tail. It's a very good run by Tracie. Should definitely feel good about that one. Zeb will probably skip saving. Yeah, they have plenty of ammo. We'll probably take the save before Mother Brain, or I might just elect to YOLO it. They got plenty of ammo, plenty of E-tanks, and a runner like Zeb probably won't make very many mistakes in Mother Brain, unless they do stand-up, then they probably save. They definitely have the health for stand-up. Also, by the way, for those of you who were interested, we do have an emote incoming. 2 emotes incoming, actually. The one that'll be available is going to be a GG ticket stub to fit with the arena theme. So that's been submitted, so stay tuned for that. Oh no. If I could update those, I totally would. That's on me for them not being updated, though. I apologize. Oh, hey, look. There they go. See, now it did that. That was the weird thing. When I first started the stream, it did that. Weird. Well, there it goes. Thank you, Swap. And Zeb's already making their way through Torian, as Tracie's going to be moving into Bot's Wound. They can do... they're going to be able to implement Microwave twice. So that's going to be nice. Zeb's going to elect to skip out on doing the baby skip. Yeah, isn't that super cool, Smokey? Like, that blows my mind. Super cool. Alright. Good job there, Tracie. Only moderators can. If you mod the bot, then that can be automated. Alright, one moment. Which bot should I be giving mod to? Okay. Mod. SRARESTRE. Bot. Boom, done. Okay. And we got a crystal flash. Very nice. And going to save here. So it looks like Zeb's probably going to be doing stand-up. They have the health for it. They have the equipment for it. And we're going to get a Another microwave kill from Tracie. So for those of you who might not know what this is all about, this is one of the more common areas where microwave is used. It's a very, very quick and effective way of killing Dragon. Right there, took about 5 seconds to kill Dragon. Didn't even get a swoop in. So that is indeed nice. Yeah, that's super cool swap. Like, you did 2 codes and boom, updated it. My mind is trying to work out how that happened. That was super cool. Thank you very much. And with that, Tracie is done. They're gonna go to Torian. Like, this is, like, all things considered, with where Tracie was in the beginning, that speed find, having Zeb basically full through the game looking for speed or ice, definitely helped Tracie kind of close the gap here. There we go. Zeb's gonna damage himself down below 100. Gonna do a little jumpy jumps. Hand up. Nice. Nice. Tracie making their way. Gonna get some nice shots to the face. Mother Brain's like, hey, you're not supposed to be able to do this. What is this blasphemy? Can't damage you. You're your protector. Sad moment here. Can we get a F to pay respects to Baby Metro? So selfless. Yes, Bible thumbs all around. Galen, thank you so much for that raid. You're having a fantastic day. And with that, there we go. Zeb's going to make their way. And we'll be dunning here in the next minute or so as Tracie makes their way to Torian. This was a super close match. Of course, Zeb's not going to be able to utilize the shortcuts. No speed booster. It's going to make a very slow escape. So my initial 1 minute might be closer to 1 minute 30. Swap. Alright, yeah, Tracie hit the ship first. Rip. I got you. Oh, but dang. You timed out for 600 seconds. I don't know how to undo that. Anyways. Okay, alright. Congratulations to Zeb with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 32 seconds. Zeb316 has beaten TracieM and will be moving on to the second round. Very well done. We're gonna see if we want to get them in here for an interview. silly. Trying to put the thing on the thing, but it's being silly. Yes, swap. Yes. We got to... There's the GG. We also got to put on the little Samus head. There it is, everybody. So Tracie's making their way through the final rooms of Torian here, gonna take on their Mother Brain. It's gonna be maybe 10-ish minutes behind, maybe a little bit more. Very, very close race for Tracie. Has to feel good about that one. So Zeb has agreed to an interview, so we're gonna pull them in now. And we are joined by Zeb. Hello.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. How are you?
Good. First of all, I want to say praise Shaq. This is very important to me in both of these last two races. I instantly regretted not going and checking bowling. Now it was Speed Booster, of course.
Yeah, that was actually kind of interesting because Tracie put off Wreck Ship. They last locationed Wreck Ship. And so they found their first suit about, I don't know, 45, 48 minutes in. It was super, super late. But the cool thing was, Tracie then found Speed Booster and then was able to skip basically everything and actually close the gap because you had to check locations for either ice or speed. Are you able to do the Crystal Flash clip?
I'm not. I've been trying to practice it a little bit, but I haven't practiced it that much.
Okay. Yeah, we were kind of we were wondering in chat whether or not that you would be able to do the Crystal Flash clip. So we thought that what chat and I were hoping would be really, really cool is if ice was at Wreck Ship Reserve on top of speed being at gravity. That would have been super interesting. A really unfortunate situation for you, but we thought that if ice wasn't at Shack Tool, then you would probably just go and do some Crystal Flash attempts. What would you have done had ice not been at Shack?
I probably would have gone up and checked Volcano because I forgot. Or did I get? I don't think I checked Volcano. I think the three locations I didn't check were Volcano, Gravity Suit, and the place behind Gravity Suit because the reserve couldn't be speed.
Right.
So
yeah.
I probably would have gone and checked Volcano and then gone and checked the reserve. I've tried Crystal Flash Clip and I think it would just. I don't think I would be able to get it.
Yeah, it's a tough trick. Thankfully you did have
Ice?
Bombs,
which bombs do help with that.
Yeah, bombs do help with that. But you ended up finding ice, so you're able to finish out the seed. I do have a question from chat. Actually, I thought there might have been two questions. The first question is, did you name yourself after the red fly or after the Torian barriers?
Mostly after the Torian barriers. Like, I was originally Zebesian, and that kind of felt a little weird. So I shortened it to Zeb.
Nice. And I did see another question, but I don't remember what that question was. So if anyone has any questions for our runner here, you can throw them out and I'll ask. GG, though, you're moving on to the second round.
Can we play John, Black Elite John, or French Lightning John now, as he's called?
Nice. That's going to be a really nice matchup.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
So as you just heard from our runner here, let me check the Shalong page here. Zeb will move on to the second round in the winner's bracket and will face French Lightning John, a very well-known runner in the community. And Tracie is actually going to move down to the alternative winners bracket and face, let's see, who will they face? They will face New Life 88. So that's going to be really interesting.
How close was Tracie at the end there?
Tracie is at Mother, at the getting eaten by the, about ready to go into Mother Brain 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she got pretty close. If Ice hadn't have been at Batwoon or at Shack Tool.
Yeah. If Ice had not been at Shack Tool, that would require you to do those last few checks that you didn't do and then go all the way through Wreck Ship bowling. This could have been insanely close. Like,
yeah.
We were kind of hoping for that. Like, we didn't want to like hope against you, but like just for like the excitement of the seed, like I think that would have been super dope. But you did a good job. So yeah. What are your thoughts?
CWJ paid off. I didn't go far enough with it.
We were talking about that in chat, how it's been a long time since we've seen a sequence break of that nature pay off that much. Like early wreck ships pay off, but early wreck ships do pay off, but early wreck ship in that regard, very nice to have both suits in there. And then with Tracie going down and clearing out as much as she could down below, and then having to be forced to go up after finding grapple beam, it was an unfortunate situation to have all the suits and there were two items that gave you logical access to wreck ship.
Yeah, so I was thinking there were two items left after I'd finished Wreck Ship that gave logical access to Wreck Ship. One of those was grapple and the other was speed, gravity, and space jump in Wreck Ship. So odds were pretty good that speed was going to be on the way down to Norfair.
Right. And you just reminded me that actually there were 3 items in Wreck Ship that gave you access to Wreck Ship. Speed, gravity, and space jump.
So grapple was the only one remaining.
Yeah, grapple was the only one that was outside of Wreck Ship. So you needed to have grapple beam in this seed.
Yep.
That's pretty incredible. Well, okay then. Tracie's in the climb for escape here. Going to be able to do an escape. Gets the behemoth spark. Very nice.
Yeah, I think I got really lucky. If she hadn't have checked so many locations before going to Wreck Ship, she probably would have beat me.
Yeah. Imagine this, though. Even more so. If Tracie would have gone Wreck Ship first and continued on through as you went away, then that would have been an even bigger gap between you two. Oh, Tracie's saving the animals. Heck yeah. I love it. Okay. Tracie is going to be making their way to the ship. Going to be finishing off here pretty soon. Here it is. And boom, with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 6 and 21 seconds, Tracie has finished in second place and has been eliminated from the winner's bracket, has been moved down into the alternative winner's bracket, and will be facing New Life 88. So stay tuned for those races. So GG to Tracie, GG to Zeb, GG to Chat, GG to Mithra for tracking, and Tracie has agreed to an interview, so we're gonna pull them in.
Okay.
And we are joined by Tracie. Hello.
Hey.
How are you?
Still sick.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That seed was. It got super interesting at when you found speed. Like when you found speed, we got super hyped because Zeb, when they found Varia, they immediately left Wreck Ship.
Really?
Yeah. And so as you know, well, as you're going to find out, Ice was at Shack Tool. So Zeb actually like last location shack tool, so it gave you like a huge opportunity to close the gap, and you did. You closed it. You did a really good job. Once you found that speed, you just started to just plow right through the seed. But we were getting super hype, hoping that Ice was also in wreck ship. In the because he Zeb skipped those 3 locations. That'd have been super interesting. But when he found speed there, we're just like, whoa. How did you
Yeah,
feel
well,
about all of that in wreck ship? Like it was super stacked.
I hate wreck ship. Anytime I have to get stuff in wreck ship, I'm not happy. I like the 2-minute wreck ship. Take me there at the end.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was a wreck ship first seed, although you had to get grapple beam or CWJ to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I considered leaving too, but I said, you know what? I still need speed or ice, so let's just see if one of those is there. And of course, got speed booster, so there you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen very often that you
that
had speed booster, grapple beam, excuse me, speed booster,
speed
uh,
booster, speed, both
gravity,
both
space
suits,
jump.
space jump and speed booster,
Yeah.
all essentially in the wreck ship. So
Yeah. It was a
I mean,
stack ship.
I was also ready to skip that sky missile location if I hadn't gotten space jump too. So that would have been bad.
Yeah, for me personally, I also would have skipped that, Tracy. Knowing
Terrible
I
location.
hate that location without space jump or speed. If I had speed, checking that's no fine, or no problem. Space jump's checking no problem. But that kind of seed, if we hadn't found space jump, would have burned the both of us because I would skip that.
Yep.
um, yeah.
I probably would have checked
Um,
it, but I like to check pretty much every location until I'm in go mode
Yeah.
this
That's
time.
That's what
But
makes the full randomizer, because full randomizer, you're just checking everything until you're in go mode, and then you're checking nothing.
yeah. So you've been moved down into the alternative winners bracket. You'll be facing New Light 88. Thoughts on that matchup?
I know nothing about him, so I have no idea.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Yeah, Zeb's actually moving on to face French Lightning John.
Yeah, I know. John was hoping to face me, but things got to happen right for that to happen. So
Mm,
I mean,
yeah,
it sounds like we were pretty evenly matched in the first game. I just made some dumb mistakes, and just it wasn't gonna
yeah,
at that point. The only reason I kept going was I won't forfeit until I see it done.
yeah,
hmm
Just won't. But the mistakes were made, and he would have had to make some huge mistakes to compensate for that. And this one, I think we sounds like we were pretty close. So
yeah,
that's cool. So, but yeah, there were a couple locations that I maybe shouldn't check. Checking the ice beam location. It's one of those things. It's such an easy check, but there's never anything there, and you don't expect anything to be there. And then checking all of Retro Bryn on my way up to the wreck ship turned out to be a dud.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Um.
that was a bit of a waste checking the shaft supers, which was my various suit in a practice seed the other day. So,
No,
Nice.
but I had speed booster at least when I went there that time. This time you're just checking it, and then of course you get all the way to the top almost, then you fall down. Oh yeah, and the did Zeb, did you get your supers at Spore Spawn, or did you get them at Gauntlet?
I went back to Gauntlet. I went through Brinstar until I couldn't go anymore, and I went
Same.
back to Gauntlet and got supers.
Yeah, same. I knew they were back there because I checked, and then I said, okay, well, it's either Spore Spawn or go back to Gauntlet. Well, Spore Spawn is not
hmm
guaranteed to be supers, although I had a pretty strong inkling that they would
Yep,
have supers, and of course,
I thought they were probably going to be too.
and I backdoored it later, and they were. But I knew they were at Gauntlet, and I got 3 supers at Gauntlet, not just 2. So,
Yep.
and then more at the Edicoon's location because I had to go back there because couldn't check it the first time. So I
Yeah, I
was
was a
pretty
little bit
much,
worried.
yeah, I was banking on no charge beam and managed to run into it the last minute. So
Yeah, I found it too.
it was one of those
Saw
things like,
that Spore Spawn had supers because I was worried that you had gone and fought Spore Spawn.
nah, I'm not convinced that'd be any faster than what we did. So
Maybe
with the
not. I don't know.
non-guarantee, I mean, once we had those power bombs, there were enough other places that supers could have been that. Although I'm guessing that was the intended for supers.
Yeah, I think so. Or you could have gone through Meme Route to get Wave Beam, and then gone through Wave Gate to get
Oh, that's
supers.
true. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, there were a few options, but knowing that they're at Gauntlet, I'm gonna check there every time rather than
Mhm.
fight Spore Spawn. Okay, well, I don't have
All
much else
right.
to say. So
Yeah, if you guys don't have any final comments, we're going to go ahead and end it and set up for the next race, which starts in about 30 minutes. It's going to be Mr. or Solid Snake versus Glacia Souza. So stay tuned for that one. We're going to have Smokey, the Smokey, for some comms, I believe. So yeah,
that'll be
I'm going to
fun.
go ahead and get set up for that one. Thank you guys so much for the race. Good
Yeah, it
luck
was fun.
for your future matches and continue practicing and getting
Yeah,
better.
yeah, we'll see if John continues his non-space jump pickup for you, Zeb. So good luck
Yeah.
against him.
Yeah, I want to let John know not to count on Zeb Skip.
Yeah. So yeah, he might have to pick up that space jump though if it's the first item. But yeah, John is interesting. Good luck against him.
Yeah, thanks. Good luck against New Life too.
All right, thank you. All right,
All right.
thanks, Jay.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
Have a fantastic day. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end stream and we'll be back. So, thanks so much for watching. This was a Speedrunners Arena stream with a Super Metroid randomizer accessible tournament match between Zeb316 and TracieM. Zeb taking that win, moving on to the next round. So, good luck to Zeb and good luck to Tracie in their future match as well. So, we'll see you guys in about 30 minutes. And goodbye.